Welcome to Lesson 4. Every time you shop online and add something to your cart, the system is managing a list. When you check out, it loops through that list to calculate your total. Today we're going to build that same system using pseudocode, and along the way you'll learn two of the most useful tools in programming, lists and for each loops. A list lets you store multiple values under a single variable name. Instead of creating a separate variable for every item in the cart, you create one list and put all the values inside it. In pseudocode, you write list with, followed by the values separated by commas. A shopping cart is a perfect real-world example. It's just a list of items waiting to be processed. For each is a loop designed to work through a list one item at a time. You name a temporary variable, like item, that holds the current value on each pass through the loop. The indented block runs once for each item, then the loop moves on to the next one. When the last item is processed, the loop ends on its own. You don't have to tell it when to stop. It already knows. To calculate the cart total, we need the running total pattern. Before the loop, we create a total variable and set it to 0. Inside the loop, on every pass, we update the total by adding the current price. By the time the loop finishes, the total variable holds the sum of every item. This is the exact pattern that runs when you see an order total update dynamically at checkout. Discounts work by checking the total after the loop. If the total crosses a threshold, we apply a reduction. For a 10% discount, we multiply the total by 0.1 to get the discount amount, then subtract it. Notice that the if check happens outside and after the loop. The loop does its job first, then the decision uses the result. That ordering, loop first then decide, is a pattern you'll see constantly in real systems. The running total pattern isn't just for adding prices. If you add one instead of the item's value on each pass, you get a count. This is the same structure: start at 0, loop through the list, change the variable inside the loop, read the result after. Whether you're summing prices or counting how many items are in the cart, the code shape is identical. Real e-commerce carts do the same things we just built, just with more data. Items are stored with both a name and a price. A loop calculates the subtotal. Conditional checks apply promotions, taxes, and shipping charges on top. Then a final loop produces the receipt. Every time that little cart icon updates with a new number or a promo code knocks down your total. This is the logic running behind it. In this lesson, we built a shopping cart from scratch. We used list_with to collect item values for each loops to process them one at a time, and the running total pattern to calculate a sum. We also saw that adding one per pass instead of a price gives you a count, and that decisions can be layered on top of loop results to apply discounts. These patterns appear together in almost every data processing system.